Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 3. In the last part, we did a little bit of training outside the walls, finally getting to the actual meat of the game, which is kind of grindy, but it's just the way it is. I did a little bit of grinding off screen, just enough to get close to level 5 so that I'm not skipping over anything that you didn't see. And we have a little bit of bits here, so we're gonna buy some stuff and get ourselves a little more sorted out. I guess we haven't looked at the item shop, we just talked to him a little bit. Let's actually take a look at what the item shop has in stock. So we have a power charge, which heals by 500, a revive disc, which for some reason heals paralysis. I know it sounds weird. We got a life disc, which revives fallen allies. Mock plug speed up. Antidote is for poison. Energy is all status. Effects life plug is heal HP and MP by half. So I usually got these two mixed up quite a bit. We got power plug, and then we've got a whole bunch of these other plugs. Just generate a fire field, blast gauge, all of these plugs. The plugs are kind of like the X attacks and stuff from the Pokemon series. So yeah, I don't really use them that much, to be honest, but I may throw some in there just to mess around with them. But the biggest thing that we really want are these. We don't really have enough right now to worry about it, and we do actually want some more power charges as well. They're pretty cheap. I'll mainly be buying some more of these when we start to head out of town. I just thought I'd show you the shop. Since we're here, I'm going to pick up some more armor for these guys. Sometimes, you know, you think that the best offense is the best defense, so you could also just buy some of these weapons. I'm just gonna go for the easier route, considering that we can each get, you know, benefits from having these bandanas and the hide helmet. The hide helmet's just a bit, it's double the price for just a bit more, so it's probably not exactly worth it, but, you know, whatever. I'd like to buy 2 of them. And then you can equip from this, I got all tongue-tied, from this screen if you don't want to actually have to go into your menu and equip them, so that's very nice. And then we have 80 left over. I don't think, oh, that is enough to get a buckler. I'd like 1 of those. And I would like to equip it to, I guess, Renamon again. She has the lowest defense after all. Oh, okay, I was looking at the prices at the bottom and how much I have is at the top. Got that kind of mixed up. Well, we can buy a bandana, but for now we're good. With this extra bit, I'm actually going to buy some plugs. Just to have. Like I said, I'm going to eventually buy them when we head out, so not a plug, power charge. A lot of the game, you're going to be low on bits. That's just how it is. This game is very bit intensive. A lot of items that you're going to be buying, a lot of items you're going to be selling too, so you don't have to worry about it so much. And I also realized off screen that this game actually incorporates DualShock, as in the analog sticks. Digimon World 2 did not have the analog sticks, so it was kind of annoying. Maybe it did, and it just wasn't suited for the tile-based movement. This is full, you know, 3D movement, so it kind of helps to have this. I guess we could show the training now, huh? Now that we got some points. Oh yeah, and this screen, after I finish this battle, it will show you, I'm going to show you something else I realized about the experience distribution. And as I mentioned, a lot of the game mechanics I'm not 100% familiar with, so a lot of it's coming back to me as I play it, which is a cool feeling, to be honest. It is a really cool feeling. But if you look here, the experience we have, they're all level 4, but Monmon has it at 50 experience, Agumon has it at 80, and Renamon at 68. They each level up at their own speed. I'm not quite sure if they even out towards the middle or end of them, because like there's like some Pokemon that do the same thing where they're really fast early on and then they slow down later. I'm not 100% sure if that's how it is, but there is some differences, and yeah, so that's how each one is kind of different in its own special way. Alright, so we each have 15. You get 5 TP or trainer points every time you level up. So what would we want to do? We talked about it at the Digivolution place, but I didn't really pay too much attention. So I gotta remember all of these move icons and stuff. Spirit or wisdom. Speed is obvious. Attack, strength, and defense is obvious. Spirit and wisdom, not 100% sure. One of them is attack and one of them is defense, I think. I would think wisdom is defense. So let's raise her regular spirit and use 10 TP. Yes. Alright, so this is the randomness of it. Is these circles? Okay, so I got a perfect there. This is just random. It does not... there's nothing you can do to affect this. Each time you get a passing, you get a little bit more than as if you would have failed it. You still get it, but you don't get as much. It's very minute, except when you get 4 perfects, when you get a big boost. So Spirit went up by 65 there. So that is a massive, massive boost. Okay, for Agumon. Let's raise... I kind of feel like speed is waste unless you're trying to get a certain type of Digimon. His weakness seems to be wisdom. But I'm actually going to raise his defense. This may end up biting me in the end. None of these is 100% screw you over from getting a Digimon. It's entirely possible to get all. So let's go ahead and go with defense. 10 TP. So here's the defense one, where he got freaking baseballs shooting at us. Oh, there's a fail. So we got 2 out of the 3, and it went up by 31. So it almost halved it by just missing out on that extra bonus one. Now for Monmon, I'm gonna go for strength, just because Monmon is the strength guy. Punch, punch. Slingshot. Yeah. Oh, can we get a third? Oh, and the bonus. Alright, so a nice bonus. It went up by 63. And we still have some TP left over. Like I said, I generally think it's best to do it with 10 TP. But if you feel like doing it less, maybe it's even better to do it with just TP1. It just takes longer. Because that would make a lot of sense. I guess we could try that with the TP5, because if it's not half... And we have 2 reference points. We have the 3 perfect points, and we have a missing 1. Which is generally what's going to happen. You're usually going to miss 1. Very rarely you can miss 3. It's ridiculous when that happens. Man, you guys are really lazy, you know that? I'll look around Eska for... I feel weird saying that, trying to say it, because I always used to say it, Asuka. Anyway, so go ahead. Later. You guys haven't moved. What are you guys talking about? It's been like an hour since we've started. Probably even more than that now. It's 2. I would like Digimon navigation. Yes, I would like to hear about them. Alright, so we want... No, that's not what we want. No. I want to know about our Digimon. Well, that's not what we wanted. Yep, there we go. This is the one we wanted. Don't need Cardmon. Monmon. Trainer strength, machine, and wind tolerance, which is we're going to be able to unlock in later training places. Don't need to know about Kumamon, Renamon, strength and defense. Oh, spirit, or strength and defense. We went with spirit. So Agumon just says dark tolerance, so we don't have really that to do right now. So I think actually Agumon is one that's best to level up averagely. I know that's not a word, but it makes it sound like a word. Averagely. I guess we could, let's try a 5 TP thing. And so the 4 bonus was 63, and the 2 missing the 1 was 34. So half of that, it should be at least 16 if we get a -1. So let's see if that actually works out that way. Renamon, Spirit. Yay. And another one. Oh, we failed one. 14. So it's slightly worse to do it with 5. It's almost the same. It's almost the same. Now I am gonna go ahead and do this for everybody, just to, you know, be average. Wisdom. So here's the wisdom minigame. I'm pretty sure it's the same math problem every time. Yeah. So you'd think you just you realize that it's the same question over and over again. Oh, gonna have a mega wisdom bonus, maybe. Yeah. Wisdom's up by 34. Not bad. And now you... We just got a big boost in strength, so let's go a little bit with defense now. Actually, no, let's go... No, actually, Monmon does not need... I was about to do Spirit, but Monmon does not need the Spirit at all. Yep. Training. But I kind of like this system, more or less. It's not perfect by any means, and it's definitely not the worst system that's been around, though. Alright. So we should have a noticeable difference in some battles. Over here is another place, actually. It's the Plug Cape. If we go too far in that, we will totally get owned, but there is something that we need to do over there real quick. So we're going to use our normal attack now. See how much damage that does. 78, not bad. Now, keep in mind how much damage we were taking, and now with the level ups and the item boosts, we are taking much, much less. So it's really nice. Awesome. But as I was going to say, look how big Kunemon is compared to Renamon. Because you know how big Renamon is compared to Rika in the show? She's almost like a size of a little bit taller than a human. And then look at Kunemon. Kunemon is just as fucking big as a human. It's a giant bug. It's scary almost. Alright, so I don't think all the monsters here are super strong. Just once you cross that bridge, you're in fucked up territory. We just want to talk to this guy. Man, Cardmon isn't coming out. Ah, why did I lose Gabumon? Huh? Why are you kicking trees? Huh? Did you ask why I'm kicking the trees? To find a Cardmon, of course. A Cardmon? What's that? A Digimon? Cardmon is a Digimon that drops boosters with extra cards in it. Only Divermon and City can open the boosters. Cardmon drops boosters? Huh, let me kick him too. Heh, you need tree boots to kick him. So you probably want to get the boots. Well then. I lost my Gabumon card. Will you find it? If you find it, I'll tell you how to get the boots. Gabumon card? Okay, I'll find it and come back. So I'm pretty sure the boot's over there, but right now we would totally get our ass kicked if we went over there. And I mean, like, I think I did it off screen to test, and I got hit a 390. Yep, so we're not quite ready for that. So we're going to head back down to the, what was it, Shell Beach? And level up there. Although these guys are not much of a problem anymore. A lot of time I did just stay here the entire time. It was completely slow, but... Definitely not to level 10 though, just to like level 5 or 6, and then I went over to the other side. Because those guys at Shell Beach do kind of hit hard, but you pretty much one-hit them, so as long as you're not ambushed. A lot of the game is as long as you're not ambushed, you're fine. There are some though, there are some encounters that just make you fear for your life forever. Head on down here to Shell Beach. Okay, and another thing about grinding is just the fact that sometimes it can take forever to have a random encounter. I know usually you don't want to have a random encounter, but then the times you do, none come out. It's just the way RPGs that had random encounters worked. But I think a lot of RPG players, I don't mind the random battles so much, but if you're a person that did mind the random battles, probably having less random battles on your way to doing stuff was probably more favorable. Honestly, I don't care. I would do all the grinding even if you just had to. We just run back and forth here though. The only two that I've found here so far has been Gizamon and Vegemon. I don't know if any other ones are still here. But as long as we can get the first attack, we're able to kill them in one hit. But I didn't get level 5 off screen because we're going to get something at level 5. And I want to have that on screen. Nope, not level 5 yet. So here's the first that you get to kind of see an exponential increase. The other levels went by with like 2 battles. Now it's been at least 4 or 5 on screen. So that means it would have been like 7 battles off. 7 or 8 battles. And we haven't leveled up yet. That is exponential growth. Ah, good old exponential growth. Alright, take you out. Wang. And what are you gonna give me? Death. Good. I gave him liberty and death. Still no level up. Come on, I want at least 1 level up on screen. I'm probably gonna do them all, but I mean, I guess I kind of have to if I want to be super complete about everything. Yep. So we have this nice, relaxing beach that we're gonna actually come back and do something once we have the stuff for a fishing pole. Which is kind of obvious considering you said, when you have the parts for a fishing pole, I'll make you a fishing pole. Then we can have fish or Digimon. As for what those Digimon are for when you're fishing, we'll find out. Alright, so we have level 5. We have learned a Digivolution, Cubimon. And I kind of just want to get right to showing the Digivolution, so I'm going to do that. Unfortunately, I don't think I can set the Digivolution outside. I have to do it from the... Oh, no, I can turn it on. Okay, so see how it's turned blue now? That's Battle Digivolution. That means she'll automatically Digivolve to it at the start of the battle. I'm going to turn it off real quick, just to show you what normal Digivolution is like. Yep, so we have to get into another random battle. So just run around in circles, or just run around the screen in general. Oh, and we get one. So we're still Renamon, but we have a Digivolution here. Cubimon. And then we have the Digivolution. Shing! Cubimon! Yay! So now I've Digivolved. It takes an attack, though, which can be unfortunate in certain very tough battles. Now, the reason why you would not always want to be, you know, a Digivolved Digimon is the fact they don't start out with moves. Only thing we have right now is normal attacks, which of course is stronger than they were before in our last Digivolution, or at least some of them are. This one's just, we haven't done normal attacks against this guy before, so he's a little bit stronger in his defensive. The way the experience works with these Digivolutions is a little bit different. I'm not 100% sure on it, but they each get their own experience on top of the experience that the Digimon itself get, which you'll see after this. But that's maybe a reason why you wouldn't want to have Battle Digivolution on. So notice that a little bit of experience went to the Cubimon, or at least it lit up for a bit, just to show that you got the experience. Now if we go back to sort, actually I should have went to status, because we got to show one more battle with Cubimon. Although Cubimon's probably going to die. So probably won't keep it in there the entire time. Turn on Battle Digivolution. And we get into one more fight. One more fight. And we have a Betamon here, and as you see, we're already Digivolved. We do not have to waste a turn, but we do not get the chance to use a technique either. So at this point, it's probably best just to switch. I don't think Betamon will kill me in one hit, but oh. Or he'll guard. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fortunately, they got rid of the awesome sound clips. Or in some people's mind, it's great that they got rid of the awful sound clips. For me, I don't know. It was fun making fun of them, I'll say that much. Mon, go for it. Can't exactly say, I choose you, Mon. Although it would have been funny if they would have. I mean, it's obvious this tried to go a little more in the route of Pokemon outside of the last Digimon game. Alright, so Cubimon leveled up. And Cubimon, I don't think the experience rates are the same as your normal ones. No, you level up quite a bit faster with the Digivolutions. It's still just a little bit of training you have to do, and it's almost best to not even pay so much attention to what they're leveling up. But they also gain techniques every 5 levels like you do. You gain levels and Digivolutions every 5 or 10 levels and so forth and so on. It's just like that with their Digivolutions. Alright, so in the next part, we're going to continue leveling and get these guys all to level 5, have it they're all Digivolutions and stuff. And then we'll be heading over to Siryu. That's what I think I usually do, is get all of their Digivolutions to at least have one move. Or at least, I think that's what happens. Either way. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, see you later.